Hey, welcome back, y'all. Today we're talking about December gardening tasks. Hopefully this can motivate you to get out there and do something in December. So the most important thing, I suppose, is to get the soil right. Go ahead and mix your compost in there or buy some composted manure. Get that in the soil. If it's packed in a little bit, go ahead and cultivate it a little bit and mix that compost in there. Then you probably want to cover it with a tarp, black plastic, trash bags or some leaves or something, and that will help get that soil ready. All of your compost material will eat in and settle down and all that good stuff, so when you get around in March and April, you're good to go and you don't have to worry about it. It's actually better to develop your beds in the fall for the spring. Another thing you can do is organize your tools, your seeds, your fertilizer, amendments, all that good stuff. If you're like me, it's spread out all over the place. As you can see here, I've got a little ways to go getting this correct. I've started, however. It's a good time to clean. Put some oil on anything that moves, hinged clippers, for example. Just be ready. That too will save you a lot of time in March if you just do it now in December. Now these last two, you may not even care to do one. So let's start with structure. It's a good time to work on the structure of your beds, including weed mats and walk around, all that kind of stuff. Post. Do it now. Why wait and have all that additional work in March or April when you can do it in December when, again, it's relatively dead? So you can get all that stuff taken care of. You can see in these videos here, we're using a lot of weed mat, and we made a decision we're getting out of as much weed eating as is possible. So we're putting that stuff down anywhere that makes sense, and we'll continue to do so. These beds are coming along nicely. It's not finished, but hey, we still have the rest of December to get this done. Now, next up is the grow center. If you have one, get that organized, get that ready. February, March will be here before you know it, and you don't want to be messing around and finding out, dadgummit, my heat mat doesn't work, my lights, my lamps, they don't work. You want to make sure everything's ready to go now, so that if it's not, you can get that taken care of before you get to that indoor start season, which starts in February, actually, if you're starting cool season crops indoors. And if you don't have a grow center, it's a good time to consider it. See if you have a space. You don't need a lot of space. Just need a heat mat, a light, a tray to catch water, and then some packets to start your seedlings in. Of course, you need seeds and you need some material to start them in, but it doesn't cost a whole lot. And if you start your own, two things happen. One, if you're starting with your own seeds, you get better variety. You can grow things you can't pick up from a nursery. And two, you'll save some money. Actually, the third thing is you'll get them out earlier as well. Well, there's plenty of time in December to get ahead of March. I recommend doing it. I just want to get out there and roll in the late winter, early spring. I don't want to be fooling with all this other stuff. Just rip, roar, and get it going. Well, if you're new here, please subscribe, drop some comments there, and we'll see y'all on the next one. 3, 2, 1. Peace, y'all.